Good afternoon. How's everyone today? Welcome, JS Badger. Or welcome back if you're a subscriber. At the end of this, if you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button. And if you didn't like it, hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can see more stuff you don't like. Yeah, but y'all doing all right out there in the interwebs? I hope so. It's been a glorious week here at Lake Wobegon. It's not my hometown. Only some of y'all will get that reference. But things are good. Things are good here. Chickens are everywhere. Burp, burp. Shut up. Nobody asked you. What are we talking about today? Well, preparedness. And things going on lately. Oh, I've been wanting to touch on this for a while. Those of you that are new to preparedness, or just realizing that, oh, things cost more at the store. Oh, there's maybe not full-blown civil unrest, but there's kind of a subtle subtext of social unrest. People are making decisions for other people that the decisions really shouldn't be made. That's my belief, my opinion, and I'm sticking to that. And you can read into that whatever you may. Have a nice day with it if you don't like it. Oh, and another thing. If I could ask of you to share this out. Just figure out how to copy the URL or hit the share button and then copy the link, whatever you do. Share it out on your platforms. I just want to see how far this one can reach out because maybe some people need to hear it. Actually, they should, but that's just my opinion. And a lot of these are just my opinion. A child has no business, and an adult responsible for that child has no business directing their life in such a way that they can no longer function as they were born to. Gonna leave that there. Just full stop, end of statement there. I'm not going to say anything else for now. Oh, there's a galactic S-ton of things I could say, but as of yet I have no strikes, so yeah. Kind of will keep it that way so I can keep coming back here. There may be another platform I may be on soon, so we'll see how that goes. More on that another time. But I guess you could call this a kind of an opinion piece, a thought piece, if you want. It's been said in other places on other channels, and I fully onboarded the fact that You get the .gov that you deserve. You have earned it. And everyone gets to go down on the ship with you. But there are some of us who have been preparing for those situations in life where you can't just rush out to the store and get a gallon of milk. Granted, powdered milk doesn't have the best flavor, but it still works. The kids still put it on their cereal. And it still makes good chocolate milk. I try to keep it light and, full of humor around here, but sometimes you just can't. As a collective society, whether it's been the silent majority who just sit back and watch these things happen, or those activity-esque-ist types that are going out and making certain things happen, get what you pay for. We as a collective society have allowed this to happen to us. We are not going to, we are not going to pull this kamikaze dive bomb out at the last minute. It's I'm sure it's been said somewhere else that it's a slow, controlled glide out over whatever surface this aircraft is going to land. Oh. It's the first time he's waved this week. There's a number of neighbors around here who have side-by-sides and quads and whatever you want to call them. Sometimes it's like a mini parade just passing by in front of the house. There's some pretty good people around here. But yeah, get to know your neighbors. I know I've said it before, and I'll probably say it again. Maybe sometimes I'm saying it just to make it hit home for me that change is inevitable. That change is one constant in our temporal life. That everything changes. To the point you have to understand, no, this is not the country and the world that you grew up in. This seems and feels a bit different this time, though. Now, I grew up more around people my dad's generation and my grandparents' generation. I've heard similar sentiments out of them. We just didn't do it back in my day, Yeah. Let's see, what analogy can I pull out? Potheads were few and far between where I grew up. They existed. They were around. Where you were aware that certain people did it, and it was way more hush-hush than it is, definitely nowadays. I mean, you got some cities out on the West Coast that, everything's legal. Go ahead, hurt yourself. Everything's legal. Got less than an ounce? Oh, go right ahead. No. Not in my neighborhood. I catch you in my attic trying to swipe the copper out of it. Guess what? My compost pile just got richer. It's, I wonder what you're doing in my attic in the first place. How'd you get up there? I climbed. Okay. But there's no turning this back at this point. It's subtly, and sometimes not so subtly, a little different this time. You take the information around you. Those of you that have taught yourself the skill of doing an area study, pay attention, widen it out a little bit, get coordinated with others in nearby cities. Heck, join a Discord. More on that here pretty soon. Oh, and the previous video for helping you figure out how to get on the Bear Independent Discord will probably help you get on other Discords that may or may not exist at some point rather soon. In no way, shape, or form do I want to take away from my brother what my brother's built. Some beautiful people over there. But anyway, it is not time to worry about what your hair color is, or how you're going to glitter bomb your nails, or anything like that. It is more than pastime to be making sure that you have minimum 2 years worth of stored food within your home, wherever that is, and or putting yourself in a position to where you aren't trapped where you are. Now I don't say these things to get y'all worked up and full of fear. It's to help motivate you to think ahead. Plan out your steps of when this happens, whenever that is, that you're more prepared than you are right now, today, whenever you're watching this, if you're able to watch this. Make it to where your next meal is coming from is less of a concern, or your next drink of water, your cup of coffee. Be aware that the things you take for granted, and we all take some things for granted plenty, will be luxury items, rare items, at some point in the future. We have become, as a country, a very decadent, slothful, lazy society. We want everything as a convenience. Find the next easiest way to do something, which, granted, I just learned about. Instead of blanching your tomatoes, throw them in the freezer, and then let them get frozen like 24 hours, and then take them out of the freezer and let them sit for about 6 to 8 hours, and then the skin just comes right off. You don't have to burn your fingers doing that. And that's your inside scoop preparedness tip for you tomato people. Perhaps I should probably say us tomato people, but currently I only have one tomato. After all this time. I'm going to have to jump off here and go follow the bouncing ball, reading along with Brother TJ, prophet study. Yeah, sun's not down yet. I may wait till Sunday morning to upload this. But detach your cranium from your sphincter muscle. Not just for yourself, but those around you. If you're seeing this and you're not aware that things are way too different. It's not a normalcy bias. It's the scale is tipped too far in a direction. I don't care if you're red or blue, rep, dem, lib, conservative. I don't care. What I want for you is to realize you need to do something in order to perpetuate your life. And it's more than corn, rice, wheat, beans. It's water, it's sanitation. Where are you going to put all that shinola that you've been unloading after you've been eating all those corn, rice, wheat, beans? Do you have a grinder set up to grind your corn or your wheat? I don't know if I'd grind beans though. Bean flour? I think it's a thing. Rice flour is a thing. You can do that. I know, I'm bouncing. It's just kind of my thing. There's so much to unpack here. So many things. So little battery. Right? And I'm just as guilty of it. Here I am talking on a sideways Android, not iPhone. Your phone choice doesn't matter, because at some point you're not going to be able to charge that phone unless you have prepared for that eventuality. You know, somebody with a red flag of some sort. Don't pet that, yum. Whatever. Bird. Chuck you in the freezer. Figure out what you need to do in order to make it to where you're impacted as little as possible. Go ahead and get yourself a side hustle going so you can squirrel away some moolah for a solar setup of some sort. I don't care if it's 400 watts. That'll at least charge your laptop so you can chuck some DVDs in there for the kids one time a week. I remember when I was a kid, it was a treat for my grandfather to pull up the white screen and break out the reel-to-reel. Oh yeah, I'm just old enough to know what that's like. And they picked up some reel-to-reel cartoons for me, kind of like, kind of like watching Matinee at the Bijou. That was a PBS show back in the 70s. Or the 70s, 80s. Yeah. Anyway, and we'd watch home movies. My grandfather built his own light rig, his own light bar. He's very intelligent, self-starting type of man. And running a little long here, I know, but howdy. Yeah, complete with sound effects. You're welcome. But I just want to motivate you to look beyond yourself. If you feel convicted, go pick up a Bible and start reading it. I would admonish you to go pick one up even if you're not convicted, but Father's going to move you there where He wants you, regardless of what you want. You'll go kicking and screaming like some people I've known. It's been a blessing to find brothers and sisters that I have now. Thank you, Father, for that. Just that. Not to mention all the other blessings and lessons that have come from Him. Get outside yourself. If you have a spouse, children, an elder that you're caring for, think ahead for them. You want them to live? If you got your fur babies, think ahead for them. This stuff isn't going to last. There's already shortages of pet food all over the place. Or it's getting expensive enough to where it's prohibitive. Have you thought about that? Having to decide whether you can afford the flour to make homemade tortillas, which I know how to. Anyway. Or are you going to have to go the supposed alleged cheap route and buy the cheapest tortillas in the store just to make cheese quesadillas? Yeah. Homemade chicken enchiladas, mijo. Yeah, I know how to make those too. I love to cook. And it shows. I apologize. I'm kind of bouncing here, but this is how I operate. Cyclical thinking. I'll get back around to the original point eventually, but you got to suffer through all the fun stuff too. A little bit of serious, a little bit of funny. But welcome to the world of J.S. Badger, campers. And explanation. It's never been asked of me, but I've gotten a little bit of flack attitude for it. I call y'all campers. It's kind of, when I first started getting into preparedness, I kind of viewed it like summer camp. And I'm the camp director. Social director, activities director. I wear a lot of hats. I was actually wearing my sanctified hat earlier today. Oh, if you're not wearing the hat, get yourself a t-shirt from Sanctified Supply Co. while you're sipping on your Moose Run coffee and contemplating which med kit to get from, whether it's Bare Fact, Bare Minimum, the ARC, the SOB, a stud kit. I think those are in stock. Don't take my word for it. Just go to the link below and click on Refuge Medical. And look through, see what's in stock. Your Mac 8, your mini stomps, stomp bags, your wound care buckets, your birthing buckets for those that do things and sometime next year other things happen, and then the postpartum bucket for after after things happen, all the things. And if you just gotta scrape your knee and you need some antiseptic wipes and a Band-Aid, pick yourself up a Boo Boo Kit 2.0. I think it's basic rundown, which is HSA, everything, all the medical gear in Refuge Medical in the store is HSA and FSA available, compliant. You can do it. And after you get your gear, go to refugetraining.com. That link is below too, to get yourself some training so you know how to use it. If you don't live near, if you live within 4-hour drive of wherever their schedule is, go. You might actually wind up saving a life. It's one of those things of when the time comes, you're going to wish you'd had it. So why not take care of that now? But with that, I'm going to let you guys get back to your doings. Thank you for coming, stopping by. Excuse me. We had Sloppy Joe's tonight. Everything out of the pantry. Well, except for the bread. But it was on sale, so. Can you not? Squirrels. Hickory tree. Go figure. Y'all have a blessed weekend. Should see y'all back sometime Sunday. More videos. Porch is cleared off. I got room now. Just lock the door. Keep the kids inside. Yeah, y'all be blessed as y'all go about the rest of your day. Whenever you see this, if it's 3 in the morning, drink some more milk and go to sleep. Soothing sounds from Badger. Yeah, I'm kind of bouncing right now. Be careful how much Moose Run coffee you consume. But yeah, all the links will be below for all of your favorite tour observant and medically minded people that are looking just to do nothing more than help save you one way or another. And with that, I'll shut up now. Shalom. But wait, there's more. No, there's no more. Stop. Oh, yeah, if you didn't like what you saw, hit the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can see more of it. Bye, guys. Shalom.